Young people today are graduating from college with tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt and narrow options for starting their careers. Does it still make sense for kids to try to get into Harvard or even to go to college at all? We caught up with Eduardo Padron, president of Miami-Dade College, to respond to these questions. With 8 campuses and more than 174,000 students, Miami-Dade is the largest college in the U.S. While Padron feels every American should go to college, he says that our economy has changed so much that trying to get into Harvard is not the answer.
Harvard is not the solution of the challenges of the 21st century knowledge economy. We have to understand that we have made a transition into a new economy that requires all people to have the opportunity to go to college. When you think back to the last century, most Americans could find jobs in factories and offices, doing repetitive tasks, earn good salaries, and be part of the middle class. Buy a home, raise their children. Most of those jobs are not available today. So the new economy requires people to have skills. We live in a much more complex society. The skills that are needed today are more demanding. And we need to make sure that every American has the opportunity to go to college. Now, there's some confusion as to how we define college today. Most people think of college today as students living in dormitories, 4-year colleges, going full-time to school. That's not the reality of college today in America. My institution, Miami-Dade College, we enroll about 174,000 students. More than 70% of them go to school part-time. They cannot afford to go full-time. They pay for their own school. They work and go to school. They have to balance life, families, etc. The average age of my student body is 27 years old. So it's a very different student. And yet I wouldn't change that student population for anything in the world, because they are there out of the conviction that a college education is the only ticket out of poverty. And so this is a very important topic at the present time. The only way the United States is going to be able to maintain its competitive position in the global economy is by making sure that we harness the talent of everyone. Competition today is based on talent. It's based on, our ability to innovate. It's the development of human capital. And as a nation, I think we need to provide the resources and the opportunities for all kinds of people to have that chance. One question that was raised yesterday and another panel in which I participated the day before is the latest notion that college should not be for everyone. And I become very suspicious of those people who say that, because when you look at them, you research them, you find that not only they are college educated, but they insist their children go to college. So when they say college is not for everyone, they're talking about other people, if you know what I mean. And I think it's important to realize that that is nonsense, that in fact every American there should be a birthright in America today. In the 21st century, higher education is no longer the privilege of a few that we knew in the 20th and 19th century. It should be a birthright for every American, and we should all support that.